welcome to today's Cancer Healing Journey Talks. Myself, Annie Jones from Community Outreach Team of ZenOnco.io and Love Is Cancer. Cancer Healing Journey Talks helps cancer survivors and caregivers to share their journey with vast number of survivors and caregivers who have traveled or been traveling through this journey. This can inspire and motivate them for their faster recovery as well. I would like to introduce today's speaker, Parampreet Singh. He is a stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. Welcome to today's session, Parampreet. Can you start with an introduction, please?
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So yeah, I am Parampreet Singh. I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 20, and that time I was in my third year of my college. I was pursuing chemical engineering from Punjab University. I was treated in AIMS, Delhi, because I'm a native of Delhi, and I completed my treatment in that same year in 2018. And yeah, that's all.
All right. So you told me it was a Hodgkin's lymphoma. So what type?
Yeah.
What was the signs and symptoms?
Symptoms were majorly I was having a painless swelling around my neck, and apart from that, not much of symptoms. Just I had some night sweating, I guess, and also some coughing during night while sleeping, while lying down, and I used to sleep a lot. I still remember I was sleeping more than 13 hours. Yeah.
Okay. So what was your reaction when you came to realize that you are having cancer?
So my reaction, actually, I was discovered with cancer on January 1st. So that was my New Year gift, January 1st, 2018. And since I was on my semester break, so I was just wondering how I would go back to college and finish my next semester. That was my first reaction, my first thought in my mind. And then, when the doctor said it was stage 4, and we know how Bollywood movies portray cancer stage 4. So thinking about that, my first question to the doctor was, is it curable or not? So yeah, he said it is.
Yeah. Okay. So how did your family take the news?
My family, it was very chaotic for them, as in getting the treatment lined up and everything. And since I was going to AIMS, everyone knows how difficult it is to get treated in AIMS, and going through all the procedures to get the dates aligned. Because I still remember I was getting my first date after 1 month, which seemed to be quite a delay in the treatment procedure. So they were a bit worried how everything is going to be lined up, but eventually everything got in place, and thanks to many people who helped us during that time.
Okay. So what all treatment you underwent for the cancer?
So the start was with the excisional biopsy, and immediately after that, as soon as the results came in, I went through chemotherapy. That was 6 sessions of chemotherapy. Every session has 2 chemotherapies, with a gap of 14 days between every subsequent chemotherapy session. So that is around 12 chemotherapies, and my chemo treatment was named as ABVD. I don't remember the exact names of the medicines, but one was vinblastine, which was the major chemotherapy medicine I was taking. After my chemo, I had 15 radiation sessions around my chest area.
Okay. So did you thought of doing any other treatments like naturopathy, Ayurvedic treatment, or anything like that?
Yeah, since I was having quite a lot of side effects of chemotherapy and even of steroids, so yeah, I had thought that I'll try some other treatments. But yeah, since I was still pursuing my studies, and managing both studies and treatment was difficult, so I didn't have much time to think about that. So I just relied on the conventional treatment. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you manage your emotional well-being?
So luckily, my sister is a psychologist, so she was there all the time with me, and she knew how I was feeling, and accordingly she dealt with me. apart from that, yeah, family. I still remember I didn't used to allow my mother to stay away from me even for 1.5 hours. I used to stay with her all the time, and I had some anger issues, yeah. But yeah, my sister was very good at dealing with me.
That's great. So, about doctors and other medical staff, how was your experience with them?
In AIMS, it's so heavy. The load is so heavy on the doctors that they don't get much time to listen to everything the patient says. But still, my doctors were very patient in listening to my health issues, the issues I was facing during my treatment. And even the nurses were very experienced since it was at AIM. So yeah, no tension in that area.
So, did you make any lifestyle changes during or after the treatment?
It's not whether I made it, but it happened, as in it was not up to me. So because of the side effects, it was getting difficult for me to walk. So I still remember not walking at all. Instead of just going to the washrooms to freshen up, I didn't used to walk a lot. And with the treatment going further, more such lifestyle changes, as in difficulty in even sitting for long duration. So yeah, my lifestyle changed a lot. Being a basketball player previously before the treatment, so that was a huge change for me. Even after the treatment, I'm still having some side effects. So still I can't do a lot of physical exercises. I just have to I'm just able to do my normal day activities. So that's it for me.
Okay, so there might be some times, right, like when you feel that it's too much to handle and you don't want to continue. So, how did you manage those negative thoughts?
Yeah, so I particularly remember that was the first time I had this thought was after my 10th chemo, when the pain was extremely high, and I was taking morphine to reduce the pain. But yeah, I know my family was there with me. So, and my father is my source of strength. It's he's us the source of strength for our entire family. So just we used to sit together, we used to have a laugh, and just think about like 2 more chemos left. And yeah, family was the key for that.
That's great. So, do you think cancer has changed you in a positive way?
Yeah, definitely. As in, even in my personality, my attitude towards other people has changed a lot. It has made me more empathetic. I am sure about that. As in, being a basketball player, I was quite rude to people earlier, but now I seem, while working at corporate, I can see the difference, how empathetic I am now.
So, what life lessons did you learn from your cancer journey?
The first one is never ever neglect any medical circumstance. As in, whenever you see any kind of symptom, go to the doctor first. Don't even delay it for a single day. The first lesson was that. And after that, yeah, maintain a healthy lifestyle, do exercises, yeah, and have good to eat.
Okay, so did you join any support group?
No, as I said, there was very less time to think about anything else. So no, I didn't.
Okay, so there are various stigmas regarding cancer all around the world. So, what do you think about all these stigmas attached to cancer?
Sorry, was your question about my thoughts about the stigmas of cancer?
Yes.
So yeah, there are a lot of stigmas, and the first one being that fourth stage cancer is the final stage and you can't be cured. So these are all baseless hypotheses, and I believe only when someone goes through that journey is he gets cleared with those stigmas. And yeah, I don't have a specific answer for that, but yes, These stigmas are just writing on the internet, nothing else.
So do you think awareness can reduce the stigmas and it's good for public?
Uh, Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Sorry, do you think awareness is good for public so that it can reduce the stigmas?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm a strong promoter of awareness sessions, as in we should organize as much awareness sessions as possible, whether at corporates, at schools, anywhere. As in, we still think that cancer is bad, but no, it isn't. It is just like normal any other disease, just that the treatment is a bit longer and a bit painful. Bit painful if you take enough care, if you relax enough. So these sessions should be organized as often as it can be, and people should be made aware that even we should check our body regularly, as in we never know where we have a lump, painless lump, and that could turn into cancer. So I would just suggest that while organizing these awareness sessions, we should be more open that we need to touch ourselves and see if we have any such painless lumps.
Yeah, right. So one last question, Parampreet. So if you had to sum up your journey in one sentence, what would that be?
My journey through cancer, a hectic journey, and managing time between studies when even sitting and even writing wasn't possible. I guess that was the entire cancer journey for me.
Alright. So thank you so much, Parampreet. I'm pretty sure that the session will really motivate people out there who's currently going through the journey or survivors and caregivers. So thank you so much once again.
Yeah, thank you.